Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Old Stream. It's been a long time since I've done a recording on this map. Just busy. We've been doing Small Town USA and American Heartland, and I've just been getting really, really busy with work. Work is kind of like, I don't want to say taking over my life, but in a sense, it kind of, yes? Okay, I'm recording now, so, Farm Sim? What's up?
Not much.
I'm trying to do my preamble here, and you just interrupted me, and I have no idea what I was saying. Well, it's too late now. I don't remember what I was doing or what I was saying. I don't remember any of this.
2 big square deals and 2 monkey breads.
Okay, that's what you're getting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll have money left over. Just a little bit.
Just a little? Seth and Ryan are getting some pizza for themselves.
Ryan are just going to use leftover money because he's going to buy Street Fighter 2.
Did you get the dishes done?
No.
Okay. So, anywho, I seem to be missing a tractor. You need to get this guy running too. So life has been crazy. I have, as we get into season here, and it is April 19th today, for those of you that are wondering, like, where the heck's Arthur's streams, and where's all this, and where's all that? Well, I'm getting busy now. I'm starting to get a lot of realtors are coming out of the woodwork wanting to have their properties photographed. I'm getting inquiries to go out of town. Like, I was supposed to be in Colorado tonight, but that's got pushed back a couple weeks. So in a couple weeks from now, I will be in Colorado. I have no idea, Seth. Why don't you interrupt me again? I'm never going to get through this, Seth. I'm trying to give the news here, and you keep interrupting. Give me a break, Seth. I don't even know why I was here. I sold something last time I was here. I think it was the sheep trailer. But what was I going to do with it? Oh, my gosh. You guys probably remember because you watched the last video more recently than I did. Let's take a look and see what we have. I think what my idea was is to maybe buy an IT runner or something that I can fit through the streets a little bit easier.
I saw a tractor at Mom. There's a big red tractor out the window of Mom's house that was driving on the road and had a plow on it.
Yep, they're plowing right now.
Big old tractor.
Big old tractor. Be under miscellaneous, maybe? No. I don't want a low boy. That's too big. Tippers. Probably not. Nope. Oh, I'm all stuffed up. Tis allergy season. So anyway, if you'll notice that I have not been streaming much at all. I mean, really at all. I haven't really been doing any streaming. And it's not because I don't want to. It's just because I am really busy with work. And so by the time I get done, like, for example, Monday I worked till 10 o'clock. Tuesday I worked till, actually Wednesday morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. Today I was gone all day doing projects. Then I had practice. I just am really, really busy. So I don't have time to stream. And I knew this would happen. This is one of the things that when people are like, you got to do Twitch, you got to do Twitch. And I'm like, okay, I know I know everybody does Twitch. But see, most of the guys that are doing Twitch are like 25-year-old guys that live at home, or with their parents, or, they have a small apartment, no children, and they basically are just living off of YouTube, which I can't afford right now. And so they can stream all day long and all night long, and that's what they do full time. I don't have that luxury. I have to work full time on my business, sometimes more than full time. And let's see what we have. And I also have to, and I've talked about this in some of my other videos, but I'm putting it here too because I think different people watch different videos. So I want to make sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. I just don't have the time to do everything that I want to do, unfortunately. And so YouTube comes first because YouTube, honestly, it's what brings income in for my channel. So YouTube brings in about $400 or $500 a month, and that's enough for me to consider that even when things get busy, I will continue doing YouTube because it brings in some income. So, yes, Mater. What happened?
You're a turtle.
Give me 5. That's a really nice turtle. Yeah, good job. John, you are super duper uber cute. So it looks like we need to do some field prep. Oh, God, my pedals aren't working again. Ugh. I keep forgetting to take the combined pedals off, and that's my big problem here. And for whatever reason, they're not syncing right. Yes, John. I love you, too. Come on. Oh. My Switch wasn't up here. I don't know where it is.
It's right here. I'm gonna borrow
Okay.
these. Just
All right.
these.
Fine. Okay.
Love you, Daddy.
I love you too, Noops.
Love you.
I love you too, Nooples. He's gonna play. They're gonna play a multiplayer game with Ryan.
Dad.
John! Why are you in here, John? Bless you. Sneezing like crazy. We're all sneezing. We all have the Chapman allergies. No, you can't get that, honey. I don't. All right, stop it. And while we're here, I'm just going to throw these pallets on here and take them back to the farm. So that should cover us for sheepies for moving the pallets. And also, I probably could afford to sell off the trailers and get one big grain container, because we can actually make some money doing that. I think the grain container for this, well, it might be $45,000, so maybe not, but we'll see. Because we can kind of homogenize everything. The nice thing about the IT runner is it's short, so, but it can hold a lot. But it does require a larger tractor to pull it around, so this tractor kind of becomes useless as a shunter. These arms being the wrong color are going to make me nuts. Now, these are the official Dutzfar color arms, so they're too big for this tractor, and they're the wrong color. I think I'm just going to get black. I'm going to give up on the color matching and go for black. So anyway, life has been crazy. Just a lot of work. I've had a lot of like all-day assignments where I'm gone all day, and then I have to come home and edit. I still haven't gotten that Indian wedding done. Those customers have got to be getting mad at me at this point. I think, though maybe not. You know, they know it takes a long time. So I'm hoping that they'll be patient with me and not angry with me. But we'll have to see. But that's going to get done. I'm going to be working on that this week. And we're going to pick up a set of regular FC30s. There we go. Oh, I was just going to go pick it up. Yeah, way to go, Artie. All right. So anyway, it's been kind of a week of ups and downs. So, you know, don't be sad if I'm not on TeamSpeak or, you know, not Facebooking as much as. In fact, even my video production has slowed down. I'm trying to release a video a day, but at some days I haven't been able to even release a video because I just haven't had anything done ready to go. And that's how it is. We are in season, and my work, unfortunately, but fortunately that I have work, always comes first. I have to provide for my family. So the YouTube stuff is fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos, but I really have to keep my family fed and my bills paid, which I'm sort of kind of doing. It's been kind of rough. People are really slow paying right now. It's okay, except for they're going to take my house away. I don't have to live in a garbage can somewhere.
No.
Yeah, I'm not really into that either, mate. What?
I'm not what? I would want you in a hotel.
We're going to live in a hotel? That'll be great. One room for all 6 of us. That'll be a real great time. Oh, well. I guess people have to do that in other countries, so why not in America? John, I love you. You are just the sweetest. You are sweet as pie. Sweet as pie. Me apartment is Ace 2 apartment. Whoa! Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Turn that down. Turn that way down, John, please. Thank you.
I was
That was really loud. It's real loud. All right, more, John. Like almost off. All right, so we have this. I suppose, where should I stick this stuff? I mean, I guess we could, oh, you know, I could put it where the other stuff is. We could just do that. But yeah, you can see here I'm like full throttle there, and I can barely pull this thing up. Unlatch these. We're going to have to buy more seed and stuff too. But in the meanwhile, I need to get that big Tier 8 tractor out there working, plowing, cultivating, seeding, all that good stuff. Oh, stop it! Yep. All right. And I need to look and see. Let's take a look at the field. I'm just thinking about what the fields, and I know I'm using on the old. I'm using the old Streams Farm, the old version of the map. I know. Let's see. Ooh, John. Ooh, John. These are all harvested. They're harvested. Who needs plowed? G10. 15. So none of my fields need plowing. That's good news. So we can leave the plow, the, what do you call it, the subsoiler off. So these will keep down here, but honestly, mostly we're just going to do stuff up at the shop. I just brought them down because I conveniently happen to be up there. You know, it's you don't have to bring them down here because really the shop is so close to the farm, which is really nice, actually. We don't have to travel all over the place to get to the shop. Now, I have noticed that the fast forward screws up production on some stuff, so we got to really be careful. I might have been losing some wool because of that. People have noted that kind of blows up, especially with the mod stuff. Now, the sheep stuff's in-game, so it shouldn't matter, but some of the mod things, like the extra mod facilities, cause problems. Got to slide down. Nope, it's not going to slide. Okay, well, whatever. Whatevs. Bless you, John. So we're going to drop that there. Yeah, I could probably... You Bob it? Bob Evans? Bob Evans. Bob Evans down on the farm. What is this?
Don't sing that down.
Is this fertilizer? Maybe that's a fertilizer, Philip. I don't know.
You're not allowed to sing that.
Been on this farm for like 2 months. I still don't know what everything does. All right. Well, first of all, I want the smaller one. Matey. Mater, I love you.
I love you more than you.
More than words. La-di-da-di-dee.
Don't sing that.
What? It's a great song. It's actually a stupid song, but... Nuno Betancourt? Oh, what was the singer's name? That's NSYNC, is that? No, I'm just kidding. What was the name of their band? Oh, I thought there was a facility to park stuff up here. I guess not. Extreme, that was the name of the band. Those 80s band names. Extreme. Wild. Wild Side. Like with Y's instead of I's. Frank Wild. I could have sworn there was another barn, but they must have taken it out when I first started playing this map. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the snoofles. I got the snoofles. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to drop that guy off. Drop it off. Yep. There we go. Nope. God. There we go. All right. Got to make 2 trips here. I'll run this up to the shop while I already have it attached. I crunched a bunch of chickens on my way out. Yeah, so anyway, work has been crazy. Crazy about working for food. I do like having food, though, on the table, and I do like having my bills paid. And
you like to have family?
I like to have a family. Yeah, maybe.
But you hate all mommy.
No, I don't. I don't hate your mom.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I hate what she did.
But how come she always says things about
She said what?
how come she always says mean things, mommy?
Soupy says mean things about mommy. Well, Soupy's pretty mad about the whole thing, so.
Joke.
John, I love you. You are so little.
Daddy,
Yeah, Mater?
how come Mama and Soup said something about me and about mommy? You said Soupy, you're the best.
Soupies are the best? What?
Mama and Soupy said amazing about mommy. And then you accept you're the best.
You're the best. I don't know, John. I don't even know what
Don't kill me.
I wonder if I can fit through here. There we go. We made it. It's just kind of tricky to get around through here with these big trailers. These are actually pretty small, though, but we're going to trade off. We're going to lose a little bit of capacity because we're going to go from, I think, 40 down to, or 42 down to 40. But it will be a little easier to get around, so.
What the frick?
Yeah, these are huge tractors. I've seen some tractors on the road the last couple weeks. They do, yeah, about 20 miles an hour tops. I was driving around in Amish country doing some photo shoots for one of our local realtors that does commercial properties, and he's selling a lot of like 40 and 50 acre plots, and so he had me do those for him. And it was we saw a bunch of Massey Ferguson tractors. I didn't realize how many farmers around here have Massey Ferguson old stuff, like 1980s vintage. Oh, these are almost identical in price. And it was pretty cool. It was really neat to see that stuff. We can do this. This is... Oh, I guess it's 45,000 liters. What color should we make it? The other ones were green. I guess we could just go... the default color is not bad. Go for purple? Nah. Who would buy a purple trailer? That's the green.
Blue! Go blue!
We'll go yellow.
No!
Yellow and green go good together, right?
No, blue and green go together. Blue and green go better.
Blue and green do not go well together. Orange and blue.
That's
Green and red, depending on the color, can go well.
Black.
Blue and green really don't go too well. I mean, they can. I guess it depends on the color once again.
No.
All right, so back this up. I really love the IT runner. It's, you know, now it's free, so all you guys that didn't get it for 15 get it for free now in 17. That alone is worth the price of admission. Like, you still have to download it as a mod, but it's a free mod, so you don't have to pay for it. But it really, especially for these narrow farms, you get a lot of capacity for the shortness of the bed. Plus, it's easy to get more pieces parts once you own one. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Bless you, John. My goodness, we're all sneezing up a storm here. Jeepers criminy. Achoo. Achoo. So you'll notice that as soon as I'm done with the preamble, nobody interrupts me. It's only when I'm trying to do the intro that I get interrupted over and over and over again. And then as soon as I'm done, everybody just leaves. There's no kids, no nothing. They're all doing their own thing now. It's like, come on, guys. Now I want you in the video. However, Mater is here for your entertainment. Isn't that right, mate? Yep. Wait, what?
I told them to don't put me in the face.
Don't punch you in the face?
Or say quiet with the face.
Yeah, that's... Punching in the face is never really a great thing. Some people like it here and there. Give me a little punch here, a little punch there. Give you a punch in the nuts. Okay, all right. Enough of that. All right, so let's see. I am not sure why.
I'm not sure why, but Dad needs to get punched in the face.
I can't tell you why. Maybe I will send this guy out to... Well, no, because I've got a seed and cultivate anyway, so... I've got my tractor. Let's check out our market. All right, so right now... I mean, soybeans really still are the thing. They're doing really well. And we don't really need any other crops right now because we don't have any aminals. We will eventually. I mean, we have the sheep, obviously. We have a lot of sheep. But I think for a bumper crop, I mean, I think that's probably... I don't know. We'll just do a huge thing of soy, I guess. They're easy to work with because it doesn't require a lot of... Yes, Mater. Whoa, turn that down. John, turn that down. Or don't. Alright, we can dump the plow portion of this.
What was that noise?
That was just little Mater making lots of noise.
Maybe I should turn this down.
I don't think I have another wider seeder, do I? I think I went all in on this thing if I remember right.
Mom, shut up.
What's the matter, Cho? You feeling sick, honey?
My here hurts.
Though we could use this planter since we don't have to plow.
Right here hurts.
Your little tummy hurts? But then we have to make 2 passes. It seems like it's just faster to do it this way. So. I do have the corn / radish / whatever, or sugar beet seeder also back there. And that's a little bit wider, but then you have to cultivate. So for now, I think I'm just going to split this up. Put the plow, or the, it's not a plow, it really is a subsoiler, which is not quite the same thing as a plow, but it does plow, you know what I mean, you know, and if you don't know, you know, sometimes you know, and you don't know, you know. Alright, so let's grab this. Well, I can't tell you why. Let's get out the cedar. And the cultivator too. What? Whatever. What? It's not your turn? It's your turn? Cho, will you give me a glass of milk and some ice? What, kid? No, second. No, Seth did not give me a glass. Because you did. Can you get me a glass, son? Let's see. We want to change this to what? Why won't it change? I. P. No? Why? Oh, for crying out loud. What the frick? Oh, because you changed it on the back. Weird. Oh. You know, we have some additional crops. Let's take a look. I forgot about these extra crops. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. Or not. So really, we have soybeans. I. Y. I wish they would have left it on I. Or O. I think it used to be O. So there we go. There's our crop. Everybody's going surfing. Surfing USA. Oh, good. Those were both empty. All that effort bringing them down here. So we need to run up to the shop and get some more. But, once again, it's only across the street. It's not like it's really far. This is a big honking tractor. It's got a semi-truck horn, too. So, yeah, I know we have Old Streams version 3 or whatever, but I can't. This is 1.2, I think. I can't go to it because it'll erase my game, and I got to start all over again. I don't want to start over again. All right, we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough for now. Sweet. All right, so let's go get him, Tiger. Time for our second. I mean, we've actually made it through a full harvest for once on one of my farms. It's crazy. We almost never get this far. I'm glad we made it. What's the matter, P? Your stomach? Man, you're falling apart. What the heck, dude? Should I be looking on Amazon for a new Pee-Wee?
No.
Trade the old one in?
No.
No! All right. I'll stick with you. I feel like you're kind of wearing out, though, P. She's like, that's not funny. Not in the least. John? What is raise and lower all? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go. I'll leave the little seed thingy up. So this is cool. And the nice thing is, I almost like the ones that don't fertilize better because then I can see better what I've done and what I haven't done. Hey, John, turn that down now. Is that Roblox, Cha? It's the Roblox game. So anyway, that's what's been going on, folks. Life is busy. I've got work. We're getting into the wedding season, though. I don't have a ton of weddings. I've got maybe like 4 or 5 weddings lined up. And most of them I don't even have to edit. So that'll be nice because it's going to have lots of weekends. What?
I got my daddy here.
Daddy is here. That is right. Oh, this is cool. Now, this works a little faster than when you're subsoiling. I think subsoiling keeps you at 7. But it does tend to use a little extra seed. You can see there it rips up some of the stuff that you put down and then puts it back. And that's, once again, a little bit of a, I don't say a bug, it's how they designed it, but it's kind of not a great thing. So it takes more seed to seed the fields. I guess you're kind of, in real life it would be kind of like overseeding, but you don't get any additional yield. So, the other day I was wishing I had a tractor at my house. I had to cultivate the whole front lawn. It was all screwed up, and so I've gone around the front lawn and picked up any spots where there was, just death or no grass. And I cultivated it, and then went back and added seed and put straw straw over it. So, all right, folks. Well, I'm going to work on getting this field seeded, and I will join you if anything exciting happens, or if I can think of anything cool to tell you. But I'm just going to let this thing go ahead and do its work. I'll be back. I wanted to break in here and share a little bit of my flight experience. For those of you that have been kind of following the Facebook page and stuff, I did go to Weak Signals with Micah and my friend Todd from church, and Mark, Ryan, and Seth. We all went together out to Toledo to go to the Weak Signals show. While I was there, I bought 2 airplanes. I got a F-4F Wildcat, which is a World War II Pacific Theater American fighter plane. The Wildcat never really did super well. It was quickly replaced by the F-6F Hellcat, which was one of the most successful fighters in World War II. Pardon me. Having, I think, over 4,000 or 5,000 kills confirmed. And for example, because the F-4U Corsair was the newest and latest and greatest, and it was definitely a better fighter, it got all the attention. But the F-4U, because it came in later in the war, only scored, I think 12 or 1,500 kills. So the long, or far and above, the Hellcat was the big killer of the war. But the Wildcat was its predecessor. And anyway, they made a micro Wildcat, and I got it. And it's a really, really nice airplane. Now, I flew it with the landing gear on, and it was a little weird. It's kind of funny. It flies better without the landing gear on, probably because they act as spoilers. It has a very detailed landing gear. Unfortunately, when I was trying to remove it the second time, because it has, you could take the landing gear off and then belly land it, so it looks really more like a fighter plane when it's flying. Because, they all have retractable gear. Well, unfortunately, the gear actually broke when I was taking it off the second time. And so I was kind of disappointed about that. But I mostly like flying it without the gear anyway, so I'm just going to belly land it. Thank you, Violet. No, the iPad has to charge, honey. Plug it in. What's the matter? Your what? Your ears are burning? All right, well, then don't play games. If your eyes are bugging you, you probably shouldn't be playing video games. And so, anyway, I really, really like that airplane, and it flies. I got to fly the other night, and it was like sunset. The sun was going down, and the airplane just looked so cool, flying through the sunset with its silhouette. It looked really cool. It looked like a real airplane. And then I also got a Cessna, an ultra micro Cessna, 25-inch wingspan, 182S, and it's a 182, and it's got a steerable nose gear and all this stuff, and that's a real fun plane just to kind of float around when the winds. You get a couple mile-an-hour headwind going. You can pop the plane up there, and it flies real slow. It looks almost real. I wish it had lights, though. I'm kind of surprised they did make this model without lights on it. And I'm like, how could you make a general aviation airplane that just screams for evening flying? Those little micros fly best when the sun is going down because it calms down. And they didn't put lights on it. I'm like, what? So I'm going to have to find a set of lights for it so that I can light it up. Because it'll look really good with,
Oh, yeah, white.
And then I also got I think I told you I got my Pitts. I told you I had the Pitts airplane, and it had all kinds of problems. Well, they sent me a new one, and lo and behold, the new one has no problems. It flies great. I was able to send it up and fly it for 5 minutes per battery. And I actually never hit the problem that I was having before where it was telling me the battery was empty when it wasn't. That never happened, even when the battery was getting kind of low. It just kept flying, so there was definitely something wrong with the other one, but it's a great. That's out of all 3 of them. Actually, my favorite of them. It handles really, really well. It flies real well, and it looks really good in the air, and it's just it slows way down because it's a biplane, so you can just almost stop in midair and bring it in for like real easy landings because it goes real slow. So I love that airplane, and it's also pretty aerobatic. It can do some stunts, though surprisingly it's got really slow rolls. Usually the Pizzas are real snappy. So anyway, the Pizzas, the armpits. Let me I need to put this up. We're gonna do this way. We're going to make 2 passes, or maybe even 3 like this, so we have a turnaround spot. So right now there's no way to really turn around. I forgot you have to because of the cultivator you have to do a running lift. That way it finishes up without leaving much of a spot. Oh. Broke the seeder. What?
Here we come. Okay.
Bummer. My phone is ringing?
No.
There we go. Try to keep those real clean. So my flight experience with all 3 airplanes has been wonderful so far. Though I will say the first day when I tried to, I had a really bad first experience with both the Cessna and like worst maidens ever for all 3 airplanes, because that was, the one airplane I had all kinds of problems, as you guys know, with the battery turning off and stuff like when I was trying to fly. So that one had a terrible quote unquote maiden flight where it was like only a minute and then it was like ready to crash land before I was even done setting it up. And then, the Cessna, it was too windy, and so I kind of blew it and had a really bad, like it took off. Oh, that's right. The Cessna, when I took it off for the first flight, it has a wing, like wing struts, one on each side, that kind of look like it's a brace that holds the wing up. When you look at Cessnas, you can see them. Every Cessna has it. And that brace was not glued into the body. And so it popped loose, and it started swinging back and forth as I'm trying to fly the airplane, and then the wind's picked up. So I've got this unbalanced aircraft with this thing swinging back and forth, and then the wind's picking up, and I ended up I couldn't do it. I'm like, I fought it for probably a good 3 or 4 minutes before I lost it. I was trying to bring it back around to get onto the field. It was over the grass, and I'm like, no, and then the wind caught it and just blew it sideways, and the weight happened to swing in the wrong way, and I ended up tipping all the way over and crashing into the ground, and it cracked the wheel, the front wheel, the fairing, but it's fine. It works fine. So I was definitely disappointed, but at the same time, it all came out good in the end. So I was able to go home, glue it up, and it didn't do any other damage to the airplane. And I took it back out later that evening when it was calmer and flew it again and had complete 100% success. So now the Wildcat story. The first time I landed, once again, it was too windy, and the airplane, that one does not handle the wind well at all. Like the Cessna's okay, but the Wildcat's terrible in the wind. So I flew the biplane, and it was fine. It seemed like everything was good. So I put the Wildcat up, and it was awful. It was a terrible flight. I was fighting it the whole time, and I went to bring it down, and I got it down on the ground, and I'm running down the runway, and all of a sudden the wind changed direction, picked up from behind, and flipped the airplane over on its nose. And I broke the nose cone off, so I had to glue that back on and paint it because it got all chipped up. So the first 3 flights, a flight for each airplane, were terrible. But since then, I've had about 7 flights on each, or 6 flights on each, and they've all been wonderful. Stop it, man! This tractor's brakes are like, yes.
I want the little pizza in here.
What?
I want the little pizza in here.
Whatever. As long as she has a plate and isn't making a mess, I don't care.
I have a plate.
No, but you make messes everywhere. Violet. Go downstairs and eat by your friends.
You're not a baby.
You have no friends? How did you end up in a situation where you had no friends? Everybody's got a friend. Everybody poops. Well, I thought that was sleeps. That's John laughed. He thought that was funny. What time? I think it might be bedtime, guys. It's really late. Hey, I want some monkey bread. I didn't get any monkey bread. Stuff's so bad. It's so good though, but it's basically like sugar doused cinnamon balls. Balls of dough, donut balls dipped in cinnamon and sugar, like sugar drizzle. See, that's the only thing I don't like about this setup. Look at all those holes that left over there to the right. It's if you have to stop at all midfield, it leaves gaps. Even if I try to do a flying raise, like it's not as quite as bad, but not right now, John. No, go put that down. It needs to charge. Put my iPad down. Why does everybody keep trying to take my iPad? My gosh, you guys just stop. So this field has taken about what? About almost 40% of my seed, and I'm not done quite yet, so it'll probably be about 40% when I'm finished. And that's all right, but it's to see like stuff like this sucks because I'm gonna have to reseed the whole rope. Pick that up, kid. So we're gonna run this for this, and we'll try the other seeder.
My monkey bread. When I'm done with my monkey bread, I'm gonna have a piece of pizza.
You're gonna have a piece of pizza when you're done with your monkey bread? Sweet, John. All right, Goose. It's interesting too because like if you maybe like with the two different setups I have, since they both plant soybeans, you know, it's hard to know which one's faster. The other one's wider, and it fertilizes in the same pass. So you still save a pass because in this one I'm going to pass over again with the fertilizer, though not as many times because the spray fertilizer is a lot wider. But the solid fertilizer, I don't know. It's hard to know. It's just hard to know. See that? Oops, I didn't do that quite right. And now I got a gap. There's nothing you can do. So it's almost like this does better if you're trying to, if you have to plow, or obviously wheat, barley, because the other seeder won't plant that stuff. Wow, that really pulled me sideways. We're going uphill here. What? Why did it leave a spot? You joke. New jockey. I watched a movie last night. Oh, what was it called? It had Robin Williams in it. It's about a cat guy. He's a Cadillac salesman. Oh. Anyways, the guy's like, he's like, I got C4 strapped to my bike, and the guy's like, I don't believe you. Where'd you get it? And he's like, I got it from New Jersey. And then he believes him, like, like that's enough. Like it's from New Jersey, so he believes him that he actually has C4. He's like, all right. Well, what do you want? He's like, thank you, Evelyn. He's like, I don't know what I want. All right, folks. So we're gonna finish this up. I'm gonna try doing the cultivation / seeder on the other field and see how that goes. It's a smaller field, but I think that this one is just less efficient. Like I said, if you're adding the plowing stage in, then it's more efficient. But if you're just trying to plant something, it might be faster just to use the wider cultivator and seeder and get it done faster. So I don't know. Let's go do it. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I need to eat my monkey bread. Evelyn brought me some monkey bread.
Lots.
It was delicious. Now I'm like, "Bleh, I can't eat enough of that."
We ate Applebee's and then
Applebee's and monkey bread.
Applebee's.
Diet of champions.
Hey, apple monkey.
Apple monkey bite. Don't shed a tear for me. My heart will break without you. Oh, until he made up that key. It's like 6 different keys wrapped into one. Oh, I think I left this thing on. The HR, the Human Resources 4004. All right, come on. Clean already, clean. So this does a good job. Like I said, it's just not exactly what I need it to do. You know, it's just not what I needed. It works fine. But I think you want to add that plowing stage, and that's where you get the benefit from it, you know. But if you don't have to plow, it's still probably faster to use this other setup. So we'll do this. I'm gonna bark, 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 bark. Because you're going from 4 meters to 6 meters. That's kind of heavy. Oops. Nice driving. All right. Oh my. Monkey bread. I just lost half my female audience. All 3 people that, all 3 girls that watch. They're like, ew, you just gross. I am gross. I'm a man. I'm gross. Just the nature of the business. Let's see here. See if I can get a cough drop while I pick up this cedar or fertilizer. Not. Oh my gosh, cultivator. Artie, what's the matter with you? Okay, so today we're gonna get everything sown. And then I think in the afternoon, we're going to look at mowing for money. I'm going to get, we're going to mow all of our fields and put down some silage into the biogas plant so we can make some slurry and also, that's right, slurry. So we can put down some slurry and that we can also get some money from the sale of biogas. Not using the cheating bales, but using the actual in-game mechanic. Slurry is basically digestate. When you put plants into a biogas facility, it makes like a liquid that can be used for fertilizer. It's like a bio liquid. They call it slurry or digestate. Cows also make it. It's like the poo that they poo out. What, Goose? Why do they call it fertilizer? I don't know. I mean, I don't even know where that word comes. I'm sure it's like Latin or something. Well, it might come from the word like fertile, which means to be able to, like, even like if you're speaking of like a human, like if you're fertile, you can bear children. So if something is fertility or fertile, it's able to reproduce or create or grow And so a fertilizer would be like an agent that causes the fields to actually grow better, like they grow their.
Fertilizer makes you fall.
Fertilizer makes you fart.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I like the way that we got the new update to the wheel, like to the mud, dirt, realistic traction control or whatever handling. And it does make the tractors bump and slip sometimes, which I like even between cultivated and not cultivated. So it's like you actually get a little bit more realistic traction handling. A+ there. Sometimes even on the big tractors you have some wheel slippage going on. The bumps look a little funny, but whatevs. Yeah, see, this is going to go a lot faster already. Now the downside is we're not seeding at the same time, so we're going to have to cultivate and seed in separate stages. But with that other seeder that I have, the 6-meter seeder that can do the soybean, but it also does corn and stuff like that. With that 6-meter one, you get fertilizer too. So we actually, once we plant those fields, we're done. We've got that backfield I'm going to have to fertilize. Not that that's hard, but oh, guys, quit fighting, please. They come. Why don't you guys go in the other room then and do that? Why do you have to do that in here? Okay, we'll go hit each other in the other room. Why do you have to do it where I'm recording? Nobody wants to hear, stop it, Violet! Stop it, Evelyn! Stop it, Violet! Stop it, Evelyn! She's touching me! He's touching me! She's touching me! Get your hands together! I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Oh, the games. The fighting. Yes, John. Yes. Yes. Ah, come on. What, John?
You have to keep your hands to your butt.
I have to keep my hand on my butt. If we have the proper hand-to-butt ratio, we'll be able to cultivate faster. Is that the deal? Little spanking going on for naughty children. Man, quit coughing all over my keyboard. You're going to make me sick. It looks like somebody threw up on my bed. I don't know what that big lump of whatever is. It's just a Smurf. It's a snore? It's a s'more? Why were you guys eating s'mores in my bedroom? You sat on one, and then you sat on my bed. Okay, well that explains why it looks like chocolate. Well, thankfully at least it's not poo. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry folks. I wonder if I should just go ahead and cultivate everything and then come back and do the seeding. I probably should just do it that way. The other field's going to be like growing way ahead of all these other fields. Phase 1 complete. I'm like, but wait, I'm not even done. I'm still planting. Dang it! No! All right, fold that bad boy up. See how fast that went? I think that's just, of course, that's a much smaller field too, but the wider it is, the harder they fall, right? That's not the right saying? Oh, okay. What? Yes. Oh, don't fuss, Violet. Oh my gosh. Get out! Get out of my room! No fussing allowed. So I went down, this is kind of a funny story. I went down to Hebron, Ohio, which is about an hour and a half. It was a beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day. And it's a nice drive. It's like through Amish country, through Mohican, which is like our like a camping area. They have a canoe livery. It's just kind of like it's beautiful. It's like it's mountainous, not mountainous really, but hilly. And I forgot these go right up to the fence. And so anyway, I went all the way down there. The guy told me when I went down, he's like, "Yeah, we built a Bob Evans down there. I'd like you to photograph it." I'm like, "Cool." So I get down there. It's like a travel center. like like a trucker stop truck stops America or whatever. God dang it! I hate this fence. And so I'm like, all right, cool. So I took pictures of the Bob Evans, and so I got it all done. It's a 2-hour drive down. I was really only on site for like 10 minutes. It was really fast. I shot the inside of the restaurant, shot the outside of the restaurant. All was well, and did a great job. Pictures came out really good. The guy's like, excellent. These pictures are great. Thank you. Do you have any pictures of the rest of the building though? Where's the rest of the building? And I'm like, well, you said to take pictures of the Bob Evans. Well, he wanted me to take pictures of all of the buildings and then the inside of the Bob Evans. And he never said that. He just said the Bob Evans. He said the Bob Evans in Hebron. And, okay. So now I got to freaking go all the way back there to take like 2 shots of the front of the building. And, of course, it's not paid because he's not going to pay me again to go out to do the same thing because I should have gotten it right the first time, I guess. I mean, whose fault is that? I guess it's my fault, but I was like, seriously? Like, I gotta go all the way back out there. Ugh. I know it is his fault, but what are you gonna do? They've been a good customer, and it's like, it just sucks. But I love the drive, so I'm not like super upset about it because I do like going down there. It gets pretty, Those are the days where I wish I had a girlfriend. That's because I think somebody else would enjoy to go with me. You know what I mean? Not that I'm like the greatest person to be with, but a girl that likes to go for rides or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just go down, enjoy the beautiful day, talk to each other, have fun, go get lunch, Unfortunately, it's all the other stuff that goes along with it. It's like, forget it. I take my mom. Yeah, I know, it's not quite the same. My mom does like to go for rides, though, so. Yes, she's beautiful, Violet, but she's my mom. It's different. She is the best mommy. She's a good mom. And a good grandma. What? She is sweet. My mom is super sweet. I had a very nice mom. She done raised me good. What? It's what? Okay, not sure what that means, but anyway. But yeah, it's a real pretty drive. I talked about this in my American Truck Sim video about actually strapping on a camera on my forehead and driving down with you guys with a GoPro. The downside is my GoPro battery does not last very long, so I suppose I could dashboard mount it, but then you're not seeing like around, because really the whole point is to look around. There is that's the trip I was talking about where I saw these part of it, but we saw a lot of Massey Ferguson stuff out there, and I saw a lot of like Case, and it was just a really neat trip. Saw some harvesters. They're not working; they're parked because right now it's plowing season. I did see a really big Kubota tractor yesterday. I was surprised. I didn't realize they made. It was probably the size of the middle-sized Deutz that I have on the farm. It was a big tractor. It looked like it probably at least 125 or 200 horsepower tractor. Huh? I cry like a whale? You cry like a goat? Yeah. Or. I saw like a whale. I'm like, oh, when I cry? Yeah. Here, come here. Do that on my microphone so people can hear you. I don't really cry very often.
Well, Daddy looks a pig.
You do it. Here's Violet's impression of me crying. Do it.
Oh.
That wasn't what you said before. She went for a toy.
Do my cry.
That was, of course, was Mater with the one sound that Mater makes. Mater has one sound.
Will you get me some pizza?
Go get pizza, John. Go get some. Take my plate down, too. And don't throw those forks away. Hey, Violet, can you give me an ice water, honey, like a big one? Find the... Go get me an ice water, Goosey. I know I'm tired, too. Can you give me some ice water? Go. Get us water! Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Could you get me some ice water, please, Goose? Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for being part of Old Streams. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this actual second harvest, something that you almost never see on my videos because I always end up changing maps. That's one of the things I am trying to avoid. I have added more maps. It just means that these series get pushed out a little further, but I am going to continue all the farms that I'm working on because I want to actually get somewhere with this game. In 15, I always would do like 20 or 30 episodes and then abandon the farm and move on to something different. I'm really trying not to do that this time. I want to actually get some established farms going and series that will continue through the lifespan of 2017, and then when 2019 comes out, we'll start with some new farms. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the content. Hope you guys have had a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. If you really want to help the channel, you can go to my Twitch page, which is it's Twitch TV, twitch.tv, which is their website, then /VBLU guitar, Victor Bravo Lima uniform, and then the word guitar. So you put a slash, go Twitch TV, twitch.tv /VBLU guitar. And on that page, you will see a big button that says donate. Just make a donation that goes right to my PayPal account, and that helps keep the channel going. We are going to do a drive next month. I look at it this way. I have been doing this channel without asking for any money for 5 years. I've made a little bit of money off the ad income from YouTube, but I spend hours and hours every week recording and producing videos. And I'd like, if you guys like what you see, I would love if you guys could help support me. It doesn't have to be a lot. $10, $5, every little bit counts. But right now, if you love the channel, please go to my Twitch page and throw me a couple bucks. Once again, that is www.twitch.tv /VBLU guitar, and then just scroll down and you'll see the big donate page. Have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you on Old Streams Farm.